Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining me on my latest YouTube video. If you're a new subscriber or a new viewer viewing, thank you very much for joining us. Everybody's welcome here at my channel. Now, in December, we had the sad news that Michael Nesmith of the Monkees had passed away. So I just thought we'd look at one of his solo albums. So it's not the Monkees; it is him. Well, actually, it's Michael Nesmith and the First National Band, and this LP is called Loose Salute. And I think this album was actually released in 1970. This is actually a USA version. I don't know if this was actually ever released in the UK. So it's on RCA Records, and this catalogue number is LSP 4415. It's on RCA. So it's Michael Nesmith has wrote virtually all of these songs bar one. He also produced it, and it was recorded at RCA's Music Center for the World in Hollywood, California. So the musicians are Michael Nesmith, who's on vocals and rhythm guitar. You've got John London on bass. Now, them two had worked together for years. In fact, John London actually played on a lot of the early Monkees records. You've got, who else is on it? John Ware on drums. You've got OJ Redroads on pedal steel guitar, and the pianist is Glenn D. Harding. So the track listing is side one. You've got Silver Moon. Then you've got I Fall to Pieces, which is the only track that isn't actually written by Michael Nesmith. It's actually written by H. Cochran and H. Howard. Then you've got Thanks for the Ride, Dedicated to a Friend, and Conversations. Side two, you've got Tango Amor, Listen to the Band, Bye Bye Bye, Lady of the Valley, and then Hello Lady. Now, the interesting thing to me is, of course, Listen to the Band was done by the Monkees, wasn't it? I think it was like the last sort of like big hit that the Monkees ever had, wasn't it? Listen to the Band. And this album must have been recorded just after that. So, like I say, it is an American LP. So that is the front cover. That is the back cover with all the songs. Not in great condition. I mean, it has got a little bit of tape on the bottom and a little bit of tape on the top. Like I said, I don't actually think that this record was released in the UK, unless any of you lot out there do know. I think it was just like released in America. Nice photo there. That's how I like to remember Michael Nesmith, looking like that, to be honest. When he died, I did the thing of like watching the last concert that he did with Mickey Dolenz, and he actually looked really old and really ill, and I don't really want to remember him like that. And he did actually do a version of Listen to the Band on that, and I think halfway through it he sort of like lost the words, and Mickey Dolenz had to help him sing it. You know, I think it's what he wanted to do at the time. I think he might have known that he hadn't got long to live. I mean, I'm just summarising this, and I think he just wanted to like do one last tour with his mate as the Monkees, So I can't fault him for doing it, but I'd rather remember him as he was when he was with the Monkees or doing things like this. But that's just that is just my opinion. So that's the back. That's the back cover. The spine's okay, as we've said before. In America, I don't know what cardboard they use, but they all, the covers don't ever seem to like last as long as the UK ones. Although this one, to be fair, hasn't really got a lot of damage on the front of it, and on the back it's okay, because usually you get lots and lots of ring wear. There is a slight ring wear on it. We'll have a look at the record. Didn't get no goodies or it's just an ordinary sleeve, which I don't think is the original sleeve, to be honest. Nice orange RCA labels. has got a few little art scratches on it, to be honest, but for saying how old it is, and it's nearly as old as me. So that's side one, and that is side two. Now, if I remember rightly, because it is a while since I've actually played this, I think he was going for more sort of like country feel on these sort of records than what he could get with doing the Monkeys, which I think was one of the reasons he actually ended up leaving the Monkeys. But I could be wrong, and I probably am. Don't think it's worth a great deal. In fact, I think I bought this in a job lot a few years ago, to be honest, and I didn't even know it was in there. There was Monkeys LP in there, like a greatest hits sort of thing. So yeah, so that is Michael Nesmith and the First National Band with Loose Salute from 1970 on RCA Records. This is a USA pressing. Like I said, don't ever think that this was ever officially released in the UK. Yeah, so like I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 10 tracks on that, and he wrote 9 of them. The only one he didn't write was I Fall to Pieces, which isn't that an old rock and roll song? Old rock and roll song, I think. Could be wrong. Yeah, nice album to have. Don't think it's worth a fortune, although probably since he's passed away, it's probably will go up in value, because I noticed some of the Monkeys things have gone quite high. What it's worth, I don't know. I'd say it's worth 10 to 20 quid, but that is a guesstimate. So that is it, Michael Nesmith. I just thought I'd show it you. I know it's. I did put a video on the day he passed away. I did put a video on of him in with the Monkeys actually singing. Listen to the band. Then when I saw it was on there, I just thought, I'll just share it with you, as you do. Like a lot of you lot out there, and I wasn't born till 1966, so you can work out how old I am. So I sort of like grew up with the Monkeys in the 70s, not in the 60s, because they used to be on kids' TV in the UK on a Saturday morning. They did the reruns of the Monkeys TV show. So that's how I grew up listening to the Monkeys, and getting into the Monkeys was in the 70s, not in the 60s. But I think it was probably the late 70s as well, to be honest with you. I think it would have been around 1979, 1980, maybe 81, when it was on telly. It used to be that, and then they'd show like the Three Musketeers or something. I don't know after it. So that's going to be it for today. As I've said before, thank you to everybody that is subscribing. If you're a new subscriber, hello. If you're old subscriber, hello. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's treated the same on this channel, whether you're old subscriber or new subscriber. Whether you're a casual viewer or you're a regular viewer, thank you very much. If you'd like my videos, just hit the like button. And if you want to subscribe, please do subscribe, because I keep saying it is free. It doesn't cost you a penny to subscribe, which is something I didn't know till I started doing like these videos. I always thought if you subscribe, you had to pay for it, like a subscription, but you don't. It is free. Honestly, it is free. It doesn't cost you a penny. If you like my videos, then thank you very much. Like I said before, 99.9% of the time it is about the Beatles, as the name says, Beatle Dave. But from time to time, we do try to do a couple of videos on other artists other than the Beatles. It's usually about 1 or 2 a month we try and do. So that's the first one. That's what that was. I think I've got a ghost in my music room. There's a ghost in my house. Do 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 do. I think it was a light falling off the wall actually. But so if you ever see this in a record shop or a record store anywhere, do buy it. Because it is a nice album, and it's probably more how Michael Nesmith actually wanted his songs to sound. Because I know in the early days of the Monkeys, they didn't even let him sing on his own songs, did they? So, and I always thought he'd got a brilliant voice, to be honest, Michael Nesmith. So that's going to be it for today. So as always, whatever you're doing, please stay safe. As I've said before, you know, in Derbyshire, it's absolutely horrible today. I mean, I can't even see the bottom of my garden, and my music room is upstairs. So I've got the you know, curtains, everything open, and I can't even see the bottom of my garden at the minute. And it's now what it is, 2:45 in the afternoon, and it's been like that all day. So you know, if you're driving or you know, if you're going out, please stay safe. You know, because there's enough things going on in the world, isn't there, without you know having this silly accident or something like that. We're actually supposed to be going out in a bit as well because it's my brother's birthday and we're supposed to be going for a meal, which we're going to do. But I won't drive. I'll go on the bus. Um, so, like I say, thank you very much for joining me in this video. I will try and do another video tomorrow, but I can't promise because I'm not 100% sure what we're doing tomorrow because, as you know, my missus ain't that good at the minute. So we'll just have to see if, you know, but she shouldn't mind me doing things like this anyway. So until the next video, which will hopefully be tomorrow, whatever you're doing, please stay safe. If you live in the UK, an East Midlands sort of area, there's actually a record fair on in Sheffield tomorrow as well. So if you're that way, you know, go and have a look. Unfortunately, I won't be going because it's a little bit too far for me, to be honest. So until the next video, once again, thank you everybody that is watching, subscribing and liking my videos and leaving comments. So until the next one, peace and love, stay safe, look after one another. And please, if you're getting out, you know, take care in this horrible fog. Okay, so till the next time, it's Beetle Dave from Derbyshire, in the UK, saying cheerio, everybody, and stay safe.